Elizabeth Gallion, your New Hampshire licensed massage therapist with 16 years experience. And this stretch is going to show you how to stretch inside your pec as well as your lower back. So what you're going to do is you can lay in your bed, that's perfectly fine, but you want to be laying down. Laying down takes out the balancing act so that your body can get a really good stretch. The next thing what you're going to do is you're going to want a pillow that supports your neck well, so it's tucked underneath your shoulder, or right at your shoulder. It's not underneath and it's not spaced, but it's nicely there. The next thing you're going to do is, for a modification, if you can get your leg to the side, then that's great. If you can't, because this is too much pressure on your lower back, that's where a pillow comes in. This is a bit firmer. You would have pillows that are a bit more soft at home, which is ideal, because you want to be able to have the pillow so that you could sink into it. So as this lets it loose and relaxes, and gravity works to pull your leg down, so it relaxes into it, you get an even better stretch. Now, so the stretch that you're going to do, the same side is what's going to give resistance, okay? So my foot is going to stay on the ground. It does not lift. What lifts is my upper leg, and it's going to lift like this. The reason that my hand is here is so that it can give resistance so it doesn't actually go anywhere, okay, if that makes sense. Now, this just feels like a good crunch right now. It doesn't feel like the stretch. The key to the stretch is that you bring your arm out, all right? If this is too much for your arm, you can put a pillow underneath it. So just like your leg, it can sink into it. If this is too much of a stretch with your arm, even with the pillow in it, you can put your hand and rest it on your pec, right on your chest, and you will still get a stretch, but it will be less and it'll be modified for you so that you can be comfortable. So wherever you have to start out, always go where you're comfortable so that your body feels like it's ready to let go. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a nice deep breath. You're going to push your leg up into your hand, and your hand's going to give resistance. Your arm is going to go back for wherever you're comfortable, and you're going to breathe, hold it for 5 seconds. And then you're going to breathe out, and you're going to let your leg and arm drop, and you're just going to relax. Now, somebody asked me whether it matters if my neck is turned this way or whether my neck is turned that way. You will get a different stretch based on which way your neck is which way you're facing. So whichever feels most comfortable for you and that your body really likes, that is what I suggest that you do. So if it feels better just to leave your head forward and stretch, great. If it feels better to have your head back towards your arm, great. Or you could do both and stretch both ways out. It's up to you, but that was a question that was asked that I thought was great. So without the pillow, what this looks like, all right, is I've got my leg to the side and I've got my arm out. And for some people it's high up here, but I have my arm out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice deep breath. I'm going to push my leg up. My foot stays on the ground. I'm going to hold for 5 seconds. I'm going to let it relax and breathe out. Now the goal with your leg, as you can see, it's a bit far. The goal with your leg is to get your knee up into your chest. So if this doesn't feel like a stretch in your lower back, then what you do is you raise your leg up. Now you'll notice that my hand is too far away to give the resistance now. And so now it'll be more like my elbow or my forearm that is giving the resistance as opposed to my hand. When this doesn't feel like a stretch anymore, I can bring my leg up higher, and now it's more like my upper arm that's giving the resistance, right? So wherever you're comfortable, whether your leg has to be low to start with, or whether eventually you can get high, you just go whatever is comfortable to you, where you feel like your body can relax into it and it's not holding it.